my NBA award predictions for the 2016-17 NBA season. As we get closer to the start of the new NBA season, my mind starts to wonder who will be the handful of players to take home an award to their trophy case at the end of the season. Now, I'm not talking about a championship, I'm talking about individual awards. So in this video, I will be giving my unbiased predictions on who I think will win an individual award this season. I will be starting with the Rookie of the Year award. Most people believe that Ben Simmons will most likely be this year's Rookie of the Year, considering he was the number 1 pick in the draft. And I have to say, I agree with them. Just by looking at this young man's ability to pass the ball and the ability to attack the basket at his size at 6'10", he will have a major impact on the Sixers' success next year. He already shows flashes of LeBron James and Magic Johnson, and you already know the kind of players they went on to be. Although I know Brandon Ingram will be a solid addition to the Lakers roster, I think D'Angelo Russell will put up the majority of the scoring, which leads me to the next award, the Most Improved Player, which I think will be claimed by D'Angelo Russell. Last season, towards the end of the year, D'Angelo Russell did not get as much playing time as he wanted. He also had to give up his starting spot in the lineup due to Byron Scott benching him and preventing him to shine. But now, with the firing of Byron Scott and the retirement of Kobe Bryant, he will have the ball in his hands and will seize the opportunity to be a great player. Also, with Luke Walton as the new head coach, I believe his coaching strategies will complement Russell's playing style and ultimately blossoming into the most improved player. The Sixth Man of the Year. This might not come to be a big surprise to you, but Jamal Crawford will probably yet again be the Sixth Man of the Year. Jamal Crawford is the most consistent player off the bench, averaging 14.2 points and 2.3 assists per game, which is exceptional for coming off the bench. He provides energy and is dangerous with the 3-ball. Anytime his team needs an instant boost, they can count on him to provide much needed scoring at any point of the game. He will no doubt be a pivotal player in the Clippers' inevitable playoff run, so I believe he will repeat as the Sixth Man of the Year once again, giving him the award for the 4th time in his career. The Defensive Player of the Year. There are plenty of defensive monsters in the league, which include Hassan Whiteside and DeAndre Jordan, who are blocking machines, and lockdown defenders, which include Kawhi Leonard and Avery Bradley. But there is one player out there I predict will be the Defensive Player of the Year, and his name is Draymond Green. Draymond Green is a huge defensive threat and is very versatile. He can guard any position, whether it's at the top of the key with the smaller and quicker players, or down low where he uses his strength to disrupt any easy basket around the rim. Kawhi Leonard won the award back-to-back in the past 2 years, edging out Draymond both times. But I predict next year is Draymond's year to hoist the trophy. He creates mismatched nightmares for the opposing team. His competitive fire and passion on defense gives the Warriors an inspiring leader at the other end of the floor. Finally, the Most Valuable Player award. There are lots of names that come up when the MVP award is mentioned, like Curry, LeBron, Westbrook, and so on. And although it is very possible any of those players can win the award next season, the player I choose to win the award is Kawhi Leonard. I don't predict him to win the Defensive Player of the Year, but I'm sure he will be more satisfied as the Most Valuable Player of the Year. First, let me mention that Westbrook probably won't win enough games. LeBron will probably pace himself for the playoffs due to his increasing age. And Curry just added another previous MVP to his team in Durant, who is still in his prime, so it's safe to say that everyone on the Warriors will equally contribute to their success. Although Golden State will most likely have more wins than the Spurs, San Antonio will be right behind them in the win column. And while everyone is debating which Warrior is the best on the team, Kawhi Leonard, on the other hand, will clearly be the best player on his team and will carry them to another outstanding season. With Tim Duncan retiring, Ginobili and Parker getting older, and Aldridge doing just enough to help the team, Kawhi Leonard will be the clear leader of the team. Due to being an elite threat at both ends of the court, he will establish himself as the most valuable player in the league. Now, I know it is entirely possible that my predictions could be completely wrong in every category by the end of the season, but regardless, I'm excited to see if my predictions come true or not. Now, I'm curious to know your predictions for all 5 awards I just talked about. Make sure to comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.